Alright, good evening everyone. Happy weekend. Welcome to Bob Plays Admiral Dreadnoughts on Legendary Difficulty. I'm Bobtheorc. This is episode 29 of the Imperial Japan Fight Everything campaign, and this is Casual Friday, because it's Friday and I couldn't think of a better name. So, yeah, I haven't been streaming that much this week. I've been working a lot, and I've just been exhausted. I came home from work yesterday. I slept for like 14 hours. I've been just really tired. I'm doing a lot of really cool stuff, though, so I'm super excited, and I will tell you guys about some of that coming up. Doing a lot of like business technology stuff for small businesses. You know, working on ways to. One of the things I've always really liked doing, I like to try and find ways to do like enterprise level technology and package them for small businesses, and that's a lot of the corporate stuff that we do, and I've just been working on a lot of that stuff. And I have to learn a bunch of new stuff because everything's always changing, because you never really stop school. You always just have to keep studying and learning, and it is tiring to think that much. But I'm done with work. I took a nap, which is great, because once you get older, you realize that nap time in kindergarten was the best time ever. And now we're going to go sink some ships. So I'm going to hop up on Discord. I don't know if anybody's going to be awake this late. 11 o'clock at night is kind of a late night start, but that's okay. So we are rebuilding our transport capacity. That's getting there. Getting our ships kind of sorted out. So we're slowly kind of getting everything back together. We've got some sort of invasion going on with Britain. I don't remember what. But the British don't have a lot of ships, so we're just sort of slowly putting our stuff back together. We'll eventually have to take on Germany. USA is going to be the kind of the big boys we're going to have to deal with. Look at that. Look at that GDP, 400 billion. Actually, my GDP is higher. Holy crap, look at that. Yeah, we're actually rocking it. All right. Yeah, we just need to rebuild, keep our economy going, get our ships put back together, and we'll try and take over everybody else. So, got my hot cup of tea. We're going to play for at least one cup of tea tonight. Yes, that's right. I measure game time in numbers of cups of tea. I don't care about any of that. We're going to boop your British transports. And we're losing some transports, which sort of sucks. We got the Cook Islands. Alright. So we got this going on here now. We can fix up some more ships. Let's see what we got going on here. Is anybody suspended? You are suspended. Let's resume you. Alright. And then we still have a bunch of stuff to try and put back together. Are there any of these that we can refit? Some of these guys are these comets. Let's go grab you. This is going to be a little bit of a process. Oh, these Lutzos. 1913 variant. Alright, let's get you guys built up. Alright, so these are all the 1913s. We've got a little bit more that we can. I got 10,000 tons of stuff we can put together. Let's see what we have that we can. We can put together here. And I need to make sure that I'm not. Like some of these guys, like these Santiagos, these were just. So these guys were sort of garbagey ships, if I recall. And the Lutzo is sort of garbagey, also the Fooms. So these guys are all difficult ships to deal with. Got this this Tempete, whatever that is. We can go fix that up. That'd be I don't see any Tempetes that we got going on here. Are there any just blatantly awful newer? This thing. That is a 17 knot Rio de la Plata. That is awful. What are you? We don't have any of those fixed up yet, so I guess we're gonna fix you real quick, because you are just awful, sir. There's only one of them, but we can't let this stand. That I don't know what the hell this is, but this is bad, whatever this is. So we're just gonna rebuild the ship, and you go maximum bulkheads. You don't need a bunch of crew. We're gonna do that. We're gonna just make you faster. It's just a 6,000 ton light cruiser. We need better armor. It's got picric acid at least, so that's good. High capacity, go max high explosives. Alright. We don't need torpedoes, because you are not going to be torpedoing anything. You are going to be laying down mines and alright, and then let's make you go fast. We need you to go at least, really want you to go at least 26. Well, you're not going to do 26 apparently. Maybe you can. Let's see what we we probably, can we go 25? Make you short range. We might be able to pull this off at 26. I don't know. Let's give you a lot of... Alright, so we need to forward map... this thing is just such a... We're gonna go 25. How about that? Let's start with 25. What are we gonna... All of this shit... This is just not gonna... That's just not gonna fly. Alright, so... I would really like to... Thick funnel 3. Can it not fit anywhere? What is that? That's a thick funnel 2. So I don't know why it can't... Alright, so that's awkward. Yeah, I don't know about this. Let's go 2-inch guns. We're gonna make these 2.9s. And Is this too narrow or what? What happens if we widen you up a bit? I don't think you can... I don't think you can fit any of this here. That's... Alright, well... I guess, what kind of armor can we have on the... It's on the 5-inch... We can do 5-inch guns, that'd be fine. Can we get barbettes on? Yeah, we can get barbettes on them. Because this thing's just going to be a... It's just going to be a little patrol boat to help deal with... to help deal with bullshit. There we go. That's not so bad. Go put one of these back here. That's not awful. I mean, there's all this wasted space here. I'd like to do something with that, but I don't know what I can do. Got an awful lot of forward weight because all these engines are up front, because it's sort of a dumb design, but I don't... But you won't let me put anything back here. And I can't put anything like this. I mean, that's just dead space. And I can't put anything here. So... I can't really fit anything... Can't squeeze really anything else on the... Yeah, we're just going to do that. I mean, that's fine. This doesn't really need a lot of stuff. It just needs to be good enough. Just good enough. I mean, I could upgrade these to 6-inch guns if I have the extra. If I go 26, that makes it too heavy. 25.5, that's not awful. And then let's go with some aft deck. I mean, it's not great. There you go. Now it's balanced. So it's, you know, it's what it is. Go with better barbettes. Give you a little bit more range. It's still too much range. You know, fuck it, it's good enough. We'll give you some superstructure. Oops. And I think that's about as much as we can do. And we'll give you a little bit of inner belt. A little too much inner belt. There we go. All right, 5 months. It's not great, but what's your flash fire's probably big. Oh, 14. It's fine. All right, here we go. That's good enough engine efficiency. All right, so this way the ship is not so sad anymore, and he can hang out with his friends that go faster. It's not really worth it for just one ship, but you know, why not? Let's be nice to the captured, probably French ship. Maybe it's, I don't think it's Spanish. I think it's probably French. All right, there we go. Let's go refit you, but dunk. George 1, maybe it's Spanish. I don't know. Let's go get rid of the old one of them. Oh, this Admiral Charner. Alright, so you're... we can get rid of you. And the Rio, we can get rid of you. We got 9,000 tons left. This Isley. Yeah, we can go fix you up. It's a French ship. It's worth fixing up a little bit. That's kind of an interesting design, isn't it? It's got a lot of little broadside here. These French, I really like the French ships. I mean, they look just kind of cool and unique, and I think they're underappreciated. We're doing this more as an artistic expression. That's okay. Alright, let's make you go faster also. Give you all the technology that Daddy never gave you. You max bulkheads. A better citadel. Dunite. Alright.
Hey, what's happening?
Hey Vorgath, how are you doing? Give me extra ammo. What are you up to tonight?
Yeah, not much.
I guess we could leave it at that. Let's go take these torpedoes off because you don't need those. Do you still have more torpedoes hiding on there? There we go. All right, let's get. Yeah, I'm just kind of taking it easy and having just kind of a chill night. That's my plan at least. There we go. Get that. What are these? Those are the wrong caliber, good sir. You want to be 2.9s. What is that? Front tower 6. And get you a better front tower. And you have an awful lot of funnel capacity for what you're doing. Let's maybe take that off. We're gonna take those off. Are you doing Mech Warrior tonight, or WoW, or what are you playing tonight?
Playing WoW.
Right on. The 5.3. Let's make you bigger. I would really like to have a second. It's a large enhanced, that's medium enhanced. Let's scooch all this stuff back. I could put a double barbette like this. Ooh, that would be probably something that'd be too heavy for me to do. I'll just do one of you. Pop you up there. I guess that really can't go anywhere. Where else can it?
Yesterday, or not yesterday, but the day before, I completed this the void. What is it? A void ritual site.
Okay.
And when I finished it, it spammed guild chat with 18 achievement notifications.
Nice. Now, what does this void ritual site do?
It's basically another way you can get decent gear with a solo or in a group.
Oh, okay. Are you not going to let me put, Oh, you really won't, will you? That sucks. Alright, fine. Well, I'll do that, then. Can I put another main gun back here? Oh, there's not enough tonnage. There we go. Alright, so now you need to what do you have to do it? What's involved in this achievement? Did I lose you? I think I lost him. Uh-oh. What? Whoa. There you go. Perfect. Yeah, we can't hear you anymore, Vorgath. Actually, you know what I could do? Is I could take this and move that back. Oh, that won't let me put it back there, will it? Alright, never mind then. Yeah, I think we lost Vorgath.
No, I'm here.
Okay, you just for a while there, we just couldn't hear you anymore. You just got real quiet all of a sudden. Here we go.
Probably because I took my headset off and was brushing my hair.
Oh, okay. That's important.
It is when you got hair down to your ass.
Is your hair that long now? Holy shit.
Well, maybe not quite that long, at least to my lower back.
I used to have really long hair like that, but that was a pain in the ass that I cut it short because I didn't want to put forth the effort anymore. There we go. You can have a nice long range, going fast enough. Give you some more. It doesn't have a lot of main guns, only 3 main guns, but it's got a lot of secondaries. Use some more belt. It's we are under tonnaged. I could try and squeeze in some more speed. You know, fuck it, it's fine. You're fine. This will be a very good enough French ship. I can upgrade it again later. Alright. We'll get both of those, but I'll end up suspending one. There we go. Is this good enough? This looks good enough to me. Can we invade anything? We cannot. Let's make sure we've got people moving to where we're going to invade in the future. We got these guys ready to go. I don't think the Brits have a lot more. They got 20,000 tons of port space here, which that's 3,000. It's only 9,000 tons. Where's the rest of the British bases? I don't know where the rest of your bases are. Yeah, I don't know, Oh well, we'll figure it out. Alright, screw it. Let's go to the next turn. Alright. Let's boop the transport. Auxiliary diesel engine, better smoke. Alright, so first off, Britain, we're going to go get the Pickerton Islands. There we go. You're already in position. And these guys... where are we going to park you? I think we're just going to... Just going to park you there. That looks fine. Go unsuspend you. Let's see if we can... Do we have any other options to refit these guys? Nope. We've actually got quite a number of these done so far. And then the Isley can go away. Boop. Alright, what do we have? We still have 80,000 tons that we can take care of. I don't care about the destroyer so much. We have... So this Florey. Do we have one of those already? No, we do not. Alright, well, let's go get you real quick. He's already going 23 knots. He's not that bad. Did we have one previously? We might have. That looks like one of my designs, so we should be able to upgrade this guy pretty easy. Let's give him some new tech. Yeah, that's one of my designs. I've already stolen this ship before. And go beef you up to the current standard. It's going to be a little... There we go. Oh, these guys are not... These guys are not super happy. I might actually replace you with a... Oh, that doesn't even fit, does it? It does not. Alright, that's unfortunate. You there. We'll scooch you forward. That takes care of that. And we're gonna lose, yeah, we can't do anything about that. We can do that. Doesn't really add that much to it. It does a little bit extra ammo. Alright, let's go beef this up. You can go high capacity now. And 25, 26, that might be a little bit. 25.5, which is kind of where we're going on the the speed there. We could maybe go 26 and just beef it up a little bit more. We don't have any more room for bigger funnels. Alright, so that fixes up the guns. If I took this gun off, that would... I wonder, if I were to put you... Could I scoot you forward? I could. I could scoot you forward. And then what I could do is I could take... Oh, never mind. I do need that. I could put you guys back here like that. There we go. That lets them fire full around, and that, there we go. That's good. I don't know if I can squeeze. I don't think I can squeeze any of these on here on the sides. That's going to be pushing it a little bit. Yeah, that's just not going to work any better than we're working it. I could go forced boilers, and that'd be too heavy. We're going to go 25.5. That way we get good engine efficiency, and we can go and add some rear weight. Perfect. Doesn't get much better than that. That's pretty good. That is pretty darn good. Alright, I think we're going to keep that. Yeah. Hey Shadow Wolf, how are you doing? How's your weekend? Got any plans going on? Let's go refit this guy. We can get rid of the old one. Alright, now this Duggart. I don't think we have any of these. No, we don't. For some reason, I've got two versions of basically the same ship. I don't know why. I don't fucking know. Alright, let's go upgrade these guys too. Right on. Do you usually just hang out over the weekends, or do you ever do cool stuff? I always sleep. So I'm always tired, which sucks. Yeah, so this guy, hopefully we can keep the configuration. We can just beef up his stuff. Oh. Yeah. because these... That's right, we're going to have to kind of change a little bit about how we... We're going to change a little bit about how we do some of this stuff. So... This guy we're going to have to scooch forward. These 2.9s we're going to have to scooch back. Like that. Let's go and improve the tech. I mean, we've got kind of a system now for how to do this. Just chilling and gaming. Right on. I support that. Go to the cordite, high capacity. Just change up your ammo a little bit. No, please don't. Damn it. And go add the mines. What just texted me? What do we got here? Oh, yeah, it's a work thing. Alright, so this, go pop that there. Oh yeah, we need to increase barrel length. There we go. Oh, we need to get our speed going. 25.5 knots. Go increase that. That's not bad. That is not bad. I would like to have... You know what we could do? I can take you... Not really. I mean, I could add another... I could scooch him back there. That balances the ship. And everything's basically happy. And that's good enough. Whoops, too much. You know, we'll just leave it like that. That's good enough right there. That's very good enough. All right. What games are you playing these days? I heard there's a new Heroes of Might and Magic that came out. I haven't checked it out yet. I might get into that. Alright, so we got this guy. Alright, let's go check out the other one. Yeah, we're just kind of casually going through all of this old crap. Where'd you go, buddy? There we go. There's the Stuttgart. And then we got you, because for some reason you're a different version of the ship. Even though you're basically the same, but whatever. We'll go refit you too. It's gonna basically be the same refit. What are anything in particular these days? Like, TJ's gotten into this Civil War game that he's been really big on. Could I do that? Oh my god, I could. Oh no. Oh no. Double those up, baby. Look at that. Alright, so that's mostly okay. Let's get all this other tech going. High capacity. Get your engines upgraded. And the double bottom. Make you go faster. I got all this stuff taken care of. There we go. So we got all that. There we go. That balances that out pretty good. Need to up the armor on the guns. Alright, that looks pretty darn good. The range sort of sucks. We've got lots of armor on the guns now, so I think we'll call it a win. Alright. Star Wars Force Unleashed. Okay, yeah, I heard of that. I never really got into the... I got into some of the Star Wars games.
I have them.
I played Dark Forces back when I was in college. I really liked that. Then I just sort of... I don't know,
In Force Unleashed, you pull down a Star Destroyer. That's the word I'm looking for.
You pull down a Star Destroyer?
You pull down a Star Destroyer.
What, with like the Force, you just yeet it out of the sky?
Yeah.
Well, that's some serious Yoda shit there. Are you playing that, whether it was like Star Killer guy or whatever his name was? There's a...
Yeah, that's who it is. It's Star Killer.
Yeah.
Hola.
Hey, Mad Dog, how are you doing? What are you up to tonight? Right on. I am sinking ships because my vision's really blurry, so I'm not... I could try some MWO. Maybe a bit later. I want to sink some ships for a little bit. Are you going to be on for a while?
Probably, gonna be on right away. Maybe I'll go to the store sooner than later.
Yeah, go to the store sooner than later, and maybe I'll hop on later. Mike passed out. Mike's fucking exhausted. So it's Africa. I thought
Speaking of Star Wars games, I really should finish Survivor. Jedi Survivor's pretty fun.
Right on. So I haven't. Alright, so I guess I never upgraded these Africa ships. Alright, let's go get you guys beefed up.
Yeah, why do the store?
Alright, we'll be here. Oh, these things are adorable. Look at them. These must be captured British ships. I forgot to, back when I was playing the capture enemy ships game, I forgot to denote all of my captured ships with a letter representing their country. Would you not do that, please? There is not a lot of room here. I will have to probably...
I'm gonna be back. I need to get some junk from the store too.
Alright. Okay, I guess that's how we're... Yeah, I guess that's, I guess that's how we're doing that. It's about the... Alright, so... Oh, wow, these, we are definitely having some problems with our secondaries, aren't we? We might lose an awful lot of secondaries here to try and make this... Huh. I try and make you wider. Well, now I can put... There we go. So I can put on a bunch of guns if I make the ship wider. And that squeezes on a bunch of stuff. And I totally can't fit any more unless I can do that and that. There we go. Double up the gun pods. There we go. Alright, so that gets me back up to a sufficient number of secondaries. I think a bigger main tower just won't. That would probably be problematic with the mounts. 1,000-meter spotting, 14. That's a much better spotting. Alright, so if I take you off, and put you there, yeah, I mean, I could do something like that, but that's... I can't put any casemates on here, can I? No. I don't think I can... Front tower 3 is too big, so front tower 2 it is. Yeah, that's good enough. Alright, let's go adjust the weight. Well, that's going to be problematic, won't it? How am I going to... I'm going to do that. Alright. %. That's good enough. We can... I'll leave that so it's balanced. Let's see, 43, 30. So we can get the extra range, but now it's unbalanced again. I'm not really sure how to... Unless I can... Let's see, can I scooch these back any? Well, There we go. Perfect. Perfectly balanced. I don't know how we squeeze any more stuff on here. We're going to be a little bit light, but that's fine. That's good enough. All right. You're going, what, 25.5 knots? Yeah. Seems like that's going to be kind of my happy spot for these older mine-laying ships anyway. So that'll be fine. I didn't know that. That makes a lot of sense, though. I didn't realize that Darth Maul did Starkiller's voice, too. Yeah, I've watched people play, but I haven't ever played that game myself. Alright, so let's get these Africas built. Boop. Alright, so what else do we have to upgrade? We got all this extra shit laying around. We got these Albions, which I could start upgrading. I could start upgrading those. I've also got all of these. This Essex cruiser, which is pretty sexy. It's a nice cruiser. So I want to get all of these older ships, all these captured ships taken care of first. So by the time I get around to my good ships that were in really good shape. Except for these like Fooms and stuff. These guys, man, I don't know. These things are just so old. I mean, their tonnage. I don't know what I want to do with these guys, though. Because my if I start upgrading some of these, I mean, how fast can I make them go? I mean, these are basically just tonnage ships. And a lot of these guys are out in the Pacific right now. And they're just kind of dicking around. So I'm not gonna, you know what, I'm not gonna worry about them yet, I think. Because on board. Oh, that's nice. I mean, I've got some good stuff coming in like a few months. Quality control, that'll be nice. I mean, I could get all these little fuckers out there. If I were to... The problem is these things are so limited as to what they can do. And I'm not sure I can... Because these bathtub cruisers are really... They're just really limited. And if they get themselves into any sort of a fight, they can't really get away. I mean, what I could do, I mean, first off, I have to take these. You know, these 2.9s are all kind of a mess. Alright, so let's... If we beef you up, because you guys are fucking ancient. Let's go maybe TNT and Balasite. That's probably... Let's play these guys a little bit. Let's play them a little bit safe. So these are the 3s, these are 2.9s, alright. So we got that beefed up. Front tower 3, I go front tower 4, but I'm not sure if it matters that much. So we got the front tower 4. And then we have to go forced boilers. And 25 knots is... that's pushing it. Because we can't fit... we're not fitting doubles here anywhere. But I could... I'm losing a lot of these. Alright, so we're losing a lot of that. Not much I can do. However, what I can do is I can take you off, and I can go with a triple. And that gives me at least a bunch more firepower. So that's something there. Now, instead of this, could I go with dual smalls? I can. Alright, so that's... we scooch that back just a little bit. Alright, that's... does it give me a better field of fire? Oh, it gives me a much better field of fire. Alright, so we can do that. 22 knots. That's pretty awful. That is pretty fucking awful. But I've got a lot of firepower. It'll be all right, I guess. Let's go beef up. Let's go beef up some of that. Alright, it's a 7-month refit. So we're going to do that. I guess it'll be alright. Yeah, so like on my primary ships, I'll upgrade them pretty regularly. But on like less important ships and secondary ships, I'll only upgrade them when major improvements come along. Like the geared turbine engines and the Coincidence 3. You know, this will give it enough of a advantage. Is that the only one? I thought I had a bunch of those. It's Foom. $18.99. Okay, yeah, I've got. I'm gonna go do an upgrade for the rest, for when the rest pull into port. You know, this is enough of an upgrade, and it's been almost 10 years. Yeah, these are just captured ships, and I'm playing naval Pokemon, where I'm trying to collect all the enemy ships and make them my own. And as much as the bathtub cruisers are awful, I have a special place in my heart for them. So, gotta take care of my bathtub cruisers. I probably won't even upgrade these guys when I get oil. I probably won't touch them again until radar comes out. Maybe not even then. And these guys are mostly just going to dick around in the Pacific, and I've got this other Foom that I've got to take care of you. Because for some reason that one's different. Alright, so you're going to be 22 knots, 4 spoilers, geared turbine, and whatever that is, and you, and the better armor. So do all that. And then we need to make longer. go. We get those guns working. I'm going to leave that front tower the same because I don't want to risk making anything not fit. And then make you into a triple. Make you into a triple. Alright, where do we have to shave a little bit of weight?
Shave?
Yeah, we gotta shave off a little bit of weight here. I'm not sure where we're gonna do it. Oh, I can make the draft, there we go. That makes everything better. Now we have the extra weight. Let's get more armor, because more armor is more better. And it balances out nicely. Got a little bit of extra weight left. Not enough to really increase the range or anything. We can boop up the superstructure a little bit. There we go, perfect. There's only one of these ships, so that's good enough. They're slow, but they have a lot of firepower for their size. Alright. Yeah, a lot of these guys are just going to be kind of second line. Just kind of guarding the backfield against like the occasional destroyer where I need to auto-resolve something. Alright, so Santiago El Mayor. Do we have those yet? No, we do not. Let's go save this, and we'll go fix you up also. This one I might not be able to do because the guns aren't gonna. I think the guns won't fit when I upgrade it. Yeah, this is going to be problematic. Let's go get all of our tech upgraded. I'm still using gun cotton. Alright. Now I can't put a bigger funnel because that's the biggest that'll fit there, because that's just what it is. Let's go lengthen the gun barrels. Uh-oh. You cannot be lengthened. Okay, so that's a little bit... That's a little problematic. What the hell is your problem? Oh, that's interesting. Huh, that's sort of interesting. So I have to pick my favorite side for the gun to be facing. Alright, well, if that's how I get my... Well, if that's how I get my... it's just extra ammo, if nothing else. What kind of... That's a front tower 2. Alright, well, let's go toss it. You're sort of screwed anyway. We'll just... Let's do that. There we go. That gets a gun there. I can't by chance put a... No. There we go. So we've got that. That makes it perfectly balanced. And that makes it... That makes it all right. I don't remember how many of these Santiago de Mayors there are. I think there were several of them. But this gives it quite a bit more firepower. The range sucks. I mean, I could slow it down, but No, it'll be fine. You'll get oil eventually. So let's go and... Let's go drop that by a point. We'll save you. This'll be okay. Okay. We'll do one of these, and then we'll do the rest as a production model so they refit faster. Because the first one always takes a long time, then once you refit one, then you refit the second with a minor change, and they all become 1 month refits. So that's how we cheese this out a little bit. And we got to make a minor change. We'll put a little bit of the top armor back. And now, because it's slightly different, now it's the production run. where they all get built quickly. Hooray for our side. And we'll get all the rest of those. Alright, we are almost done with these. Alright, what do we got left? We've got Santiago del Mayor. Alright, so those we can get rid of. Boop. The San Franciscos. We're going to do the same thing to you guys. I don't think I've done any San Franciscos yet. I do not see them. So, let's take care of this. This is going to run into much of the same problem. But all we're really doing is just getting the triple-barreled 9s on here, making them go a little bit faster so they don't completely suck, and calling it a day. So, let's start by putting on all the necessary tech. Go TNT. And capped, soft cap. Get the Citadel. Anti-flood, double bottom. Because this thing's going to just make a massive improvement on these. I mean, yeah, I could probably just keep them how they are. But we won't. We will respect the captured ships by making them a little bit better. Except we can't... We can't upgrade those at all. Okay, so... That's a front tower 2. We're going to replace the better front tower. There we go. Gets that balanced down. Alright, so that's working good now. Alright, so we got that going as good as it's gonna get. Got some torpedo protection, some range. I probably don't actually need the range. I mean, we sort of do for what we're going to be using it for, but let's go beef up the armor. That's actually pretty... is actually pretty good. Alright, so we're going to go do one of these like this. And then we'll make the rest. And with this gun turret just sort of stuck like that, it's just holding extra ammo for my 2.9s is really what it's doing. Okay, so we'll build the one prototype, and then we will do the production run. Those tiny, sad little patrol cruisers at this point. They're really just... They're our mascots. They're our fleet mascots. Okay, so we need to add... We need to do... There we go. We'll give you a little bit of conning tower armor, and that counts as a change. Now all the rest of these will be 1 month ships. Gotta love the cheesiness. But more importantly, all these guys now have ASW, which is really, really important. That's kind of I think that was the other big reason I wanted to repair or refit all these, was that my guys that have some ASW. Alright. How are we doing tonnage-wise? I think we probably are closer, went over a little bit. Yeah, we gotta suspend 2 of those shifts. We need to spend about 10,000 tons. There we go. So we are great now, 158%. Nice. I'm gonna go get the turn ready, and we're invading something already. Everybody is awesome over here. How many ships do the Brits have? They have 7. They're getting there. All right, screw it. Here we go. Alright. Let's boop the transports. And we got a lot of surplus money coming through now. Oh, the Panama Canal is ready. That's nice. Got Eastern Samoa. That's awfully nice. So we can unsuspend, we can resume some of these ships that we're refitting. There we go. And let's double check if there's any other refits that can be made at this time. No, alright, so we got 50 more tons of stuff to do. These San Franciscos are taken care of. So the Lutzos and the Fooms we still have out there getting done. Alright, This Tempete, you are a cruiser, and I don't think we have done you yet. I don't see any Tempetes. No, we have not. Let's go fix this guy up. This will be our captured hotel cruiser. He should be nice. Hey, Martys, how are you doing? What are you guys up to tonight? I can't spell on Builder either, so it's all good. This looks like something I built. I definitely have revamped this thing. Let me double check this before I get too far into it, because that looks something that I've already fucked with. Tempete, this is a 1905. So I have messed with him before. He's a captured French ship that I have done stuff to. But not recently. Alright, so let's go make this French ship great again. Alright, so we are going to upgrade potato you. And we are going to... No, we're not going to have you click around randomly. Um, 8.4. What if we go Dunite? That's a little beefy there, but okay, we're gonna do that. You go 25? No, we can. Barely. These are 6-inch guns, so these are not... Alright, we are going to... Those are 2.9s there. Alright, so first off, let's... Let's beef these guys up. I have a double with a weird angle or a single with a good... We're gonna go with the double with the weird angle. I think that's what we're gonna do. Alright. Everybody else is happy. I could put another 6-inch gun in the back. Let's see. We're going 25.5 knots, so we're already doing pretty good speed. If I took you off and I could totally do that.
Hey guys.
Hey, what is up? Haven't seen you in a while, bartender. What are you up to?
Oh, just playing some games with my son actually, and then he went to bed. So
here you
I
are.
saw you were still up. Well, I saw you were still up, and I haven't talked to you in a while. So
right on.
Am I interrupting?
No,
anything?
I'm just hanging out. Now I am streaming, so I don't want to talk about anything that would, get YouTube mad at me or cause the FBI to show up at my door. But other
Yeah,
than
of
that,
course.
everything's fair game.
So sunshine and rainbows.
Sunshine and
Obviously.
rainbows indeed.
What are you streaming?
I am streaming Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. If you get on, if you go to youtube.com/Bobtheorc, you can see. It's just basically a ship game. I'm designing ships and taking over the world. And
Are you not streaming or like sharing a screen in this Discord or?
I'm not
Okay.
sharing it on Discord. It slows things down. I can share it on Discord if you want.
No, you don't
But
need
it's
to.
better.
That's
But it's
fine. I can do YouTube.
yeah. If you could pop on YouTube, because if I stream to too many places at once, it uh, kind of slows things down a bit.
Yeah, no problem.
What do I?
So I'm on it now and seeing what you're doing. There you
Right
go.
on. Yeah. So I'm playing the Japanese, and I have this captured French ship that I am upgrading with new tech.
What era is this?
I think we're about 1913 right now, 1914.
Oh, okay.
Somewhere in there. I think we're gonna get rid of the torpedo protection. And
This
we're
is
just,
pre-World War One.
this is pre-World War One, indeed. Yeah. And then I gotta beef up the aft belt because you are too front heavy. Because I just mounted that big ass gun up the very front. And can I scooch you back? I can scooch you. No, don't turn backwards. Here, we'll just scooch you back a little bit. And
All right. Well, you seem very busy redesigning ships, so I'm gonna let you go, and then we can talk at another time.
all right. Well, I
that
will
cool?
be. Yeah, I will be. I'll be around.
All right.
Yeah, I've just been working a lot. I've been, that's pretty much all I've been doing. Just been working a lot and playing video games.
Yeah. Well, I'd be interested to have a conversation with you, not live streaming. So
Okay, well, if you're gonna be on
another time.
if you're gonna be on Discord, I'll shoot you a message when I wrap up. If you're gonna be around for a little bit.
I might be around for another hour. but
Okay,
That's about it. Yeah.
right on.
So, cheers, my friend.
All right, it was good seeing you again.
Yep. You too.
All right, take care.
Cheers.
Don't be a stranger.
Yep.
Oops, that didn't work. All right. There we go. So that balances the ship. And probably give it a little bit more armor on the guns. Alright, there we go. Yep. Actually, the French took a really fucking long time to surrender. I had to be very patient with them until they finally decided to give me their ships. It was quite unfortunate. Alright, so we got this ship done. So we'll do one of you, and then we will go make the production run of the other ships, so that they get done in 1 month and not 3. I got 12 6-inch barrels. This isn't bad. I mean, this will shred small stuff. The French ships always come out looking really ridiculous after I refit them. Really? Is it going to be forward weight offset again? Oh. Alright, you know what? Fuck it. Unless I can scooch you. There we go. That ought to do it. Alright. So get these guys taken care of. Wonder when Mad Dog's getting back. Alright, so let's go refit the rest of these guys. Boop. I think I went over my tonnage. No, I didn't. Tempete. So the Tempetes are gone. And then the Essex, I think I only have one of those, don't I? I think I do. I think it's only one. And that's a British ship, I believe, from the name. So we might as well get this guy going. And he's going to turn out to be a pretty badass ship. The British ships turn out pretty nice. Look at all of those guns on this guy. I hope it doesn't mess things up when I rework him. Because this guy would turn out extra spicy if the guns don't get too big. If I have the tonnage. I could use this as a mainline fighter if it works out all right. Oh, that's right, because the British get the secondaries. These are going to be problematic, so I can't do much about that. That's unfortunate. But that's okay, because we are going to really work this guy over. Damn it, quit that. There we go. Alright. 7.9% flash fire. If I go Dunite and Cordite and make it slap harder. And, alright, here we go. We are going to replace with the triples. There we go. Look at that. Oh my goodness. 15 barrels. Now this won't really... That's just not gonna fly. I mean, I could do like a 4-inch maybe. No, I can put like a 4-inch gun here. Does that mess with the... Yeah, it messes with the angle. It's better just not to have it. This is pretty badass. Did I put a 4-inch gun turret anywhere? Alright, so no, it's... Alright, so we can go... $26 knots. We can go... I can go 28. I go 25.5. It'd be solid. Oh, you know what I could do? I could go with the bigger draft. We could do that. Let's beef up the armor. I physically don't have room for another smokestack. I just don't have any more room for that. I mean, 25.5 knots isn't bad. It's kind of the standard speed of my secondary ships. I would love to go 28, but I don't think I can. I mean, I can. I just don't have the funnel capacity for it, because these dual small funnels are as big as two standard funnels. It's a 9. 2 of these is a 10. So, and they weigh less. So this is what I'm limited to, unless I shift over and unless I'm willing to just eat the efficiency. Because if I'm going 28 knots, I mean, that's a bad situation. I think that we're going to keep you at a respectable 25.5 knots. We're going to give you more range. We're going to give you a long range. And you're just going to be a solid midline cruiser. Nothing special. You're going to hunt down the lights. You're not going to be dealing with destroyer swarms or raiding. And you're just going to be a good old solid, reasonably decent cruiser. Because I'd rather have the range than the shit engine efficiency. Although, the 28 knots would be pretty sexy. I don't know. What do you guys think? What's the range on these guns? This is a range of 16... I'd have to go minimum range. $77 million versus... That's 2/3 the cost. Yeah, we'll do this. That'll be fine. You can go 26 knots. 26.5. And 26 knots is still pretty solid. That's pretty solid. You're going to beef up your deck. That's a little too beefy. Not a lot I can do about the weight offset. Because the secondary guns are just going to be cancer. And that doesn't really make a difference either. There we go. That balances it all out. So now we're balanced. 26 doesn't really help that much. Let's go just beef up. There we go. That'll be good enough. And then when I have the oil, that's when I'll be able to really make them go faster. The 26 is still enough that I can outrun most enemy ships. I've got the small guns. I can tear up destroyers from behind with this rear set of guns. There's only the one of those, but that's okay. We like you anyway. Oh no, I do not want to click view. I want to refit. Oh, I'm dumb. That was my bad. That was my bad. I should have put on a better tower while we're at it, but that's fine. I don't want to go through all this trouble again. I'll do it next time. In 10 more years. Okay. How many more tons do we have? We still have a bunch of 20,000 more. Let's go get rid of this old Essex. This Warspite. Oh, you're a little bit chunky, aren't you? I don't know if this one can be refitted because of the chunky nature of the I think this one may just have to stay how he is. Well, no, because we can get rid of a lot of the little... Because when I refit it, all these little secondary guns are just going to become aids. Yeah. So we would have to pull all those little things off. And Oh, I can do forced boil. Oh, look at that. Look at that. As a double. So we will replace you with the triples. That's not going to work there, but yeah, I can't do anything with that, can I? Front tower 3. Front tower 4. Now what I could do is I could go I do single 4-inch guns, which I suppose if that's what I have to, if that's the price I have to pay, then we'll do the 4-inch guns. Do we have the... Oh, I could widen the beam. Oh, look at that. I wonder if I were to... Oh, I could do right there, baby. Boom. Alright. That's alright. That's perfectly alright. And we got him there. Yeah, we're not gonna fit anything. We're not gonna fit anything up here. That is unfortunate that I can't. So the small guns I could, but the big ones I cannot. Yeah, that's just there's just no way it's gonna fit up there. Yeah, that's just that dog ain't gonna hunt. So all right, so we got those for what it's worth. And kind of an interesting little thing we've got here. Let's go beef up your armor a bit. And can we make you go faster? Make you go 25 knots. 25.5. Let's give you more range. And give you some... I can almost balance you out. There we go, perfect. So now it's balanced. It's kind of stupid, but, you know, whatever. I'm gonna give it some more. Whoops, too much. There we go, perfect-ish. Oh, these 2.9s. We'll just sort of... There we go, we'll just go and adjust that. There we go, perfect. It's actually not that bad when you think about it. Just brute forcing its way through the water, but you know, hell, why not? $25.5 knots, baby. That's what we needed. Go get him rebuilt. Go delete the old one. Alright, so that puts me at a little bit under where I need, but do some of these German ships here. I'm gonna go take a quick break, and I'll be right back. And then we'll keep doing stuff. So give me a minute. kitty dog. Go to your bed. Go lay down. That's it. Go lay down. Uh-huh. Go lay down. Good girl. Alright. I am back. We can start working through some of these German ships also. This guy is going to be irritating. We'll do that next turn. Fuck it. Let's go. Alright, so we've got... Oh, need more shipyard. And we're looking pretty solid. Alright. And we are kind of happily doing what we're doing. And that's getting invaded. That got captured. So you guys are gonna go. You guys are gonna go up to Hawaii. And that looks pretty good. I need to think about where else we're going to be taking over. Because we're going to capture all that coming up. The British don't have any more down here. I don't know why I have this torpedo boat sitting there. I need to send you somewhere more useful. I'm going to park you right off the coast there. Alright, so... what do the British have left? They have 19 provinces. So all the British have are now in... Western Hemisphere. I don't really have that much. And I don't really want to mess with all this stuff yet. I want to be able to take out Germany first. So I guess... because we're going to secure the... we're going to secure the Pacific first. Because they don't have anything around here. Alright, screw it. Unless I'm just missing something, but I think the British Empire is now really the Caribbean island empire. I lost some in the North Atlantic. Now, North Atlantic is up here. Because I do have this base here, and I don't have... I've got ships there. I got this little guy running through. Yeah, the Brits have basically lost all this stuff. I could go for... I really don't want to expand into Labrador or any of that. That's really more than I want to bite off. Alright, so we're gonna leave that alone for a moment. Alright, let's double check our... let's double check our refits. Do we have anything else that we can take care of here? Got those.
Still sinking ships.
Yeah, but I can switch over to Mech Warrior if your unit of Orgath wanted to stomp some robots instead.
I'm always down for that.
Alright, give me just a minute to wrap up this turn here. And we will stomp some robots in just a minute. Let me get my my current batch of refits done, and then we'll stomp you some robots. Because all these guys, all these 1913 refits are... I can get you guys done also. And the old Lutzos we can delete. Boop. And the old Lutzos here we can also delete, and that Foom we can delete. Alright, so that's looking good. And then let's get these let's get this German battleship upgraded. God bless these German battleships. They are so rigid. You cannot customize them very much outside of what they were designed to do. Alright, let's... Please don't do that. What's your flash fire chance? 74% flash fire chance. Holy sweet Jesus. We are not doing that. No, we are not. Alright, you are not gonna explode that bad. Alright, 26 knots. Not the 28 that I want, but that's what I can get. Now, if I were to make you wider, I would lose a lot of potential tonnage. If I could add that turret back. I think I'd rather have the speed, even if it means that I don't. We'll just go with a single-barreled gun. What kind of tower are you? You are a front tower 1. I can go with... Let's see if I can go with a better than a front tower 1. Oh my god, that thing is huge. So that won't fit. And you won't go any further forward. So if I want to have the big gun, I have to stick with the front tower 1, which sort of sucks. But that's, I guess, what it's going to take. What's my... That's 2.5 accuracy versus 8. Oh, yeah, that's... The advanced tower makes a big difference, but I have to drop the guns down. And I really don't want to drop the guns down. And that's 2.1 accuracy. I have 5 accuracy. I could, if I took you off and went with a... We'll just leave it like that, because it's good enough. It's good enough. Oh, you know what we could do? We could take you off and go with triple-barreled 11-inch guns. Look at that. That's nice guns. Can I get any more range out of you? Probably not. Oh, I could. I can get a little more range. And if I go with a little bit more... Well, that's probably the best I'm gonna get, unless I can take... Nope, you don't scooch very well either. So this is probably the best I'm gonna do. Can we balance you better? I think that's probably what we're gonna do. It's an 8-month refit. It's not awful. Yeah, that'll be good enough. Let's go on 26 knots, which is good enough. Alright, we're gonna do you. Hey, TJ. That sounds like a plan. What is it, tiny dog? What are you doing, baby girl? Your back's getting better. Are you not scraping it up so much anymore? Your back's looking a little bit better.
Oh, was she overly scratching her back?
She likes to roll in the dirt and rocks and stuff outside. And she's been scratching up her fur a little bit because she's dumb. And I wish she wouldn't do that because it's annoying. But that's where we're at. Alright, so that is... That is that. Alright, so I'm going to go save the game, and I am going to hop onto MechWarrior for a little bit. So, I am in year 1914. Alright, so I'm going to take a quick break. I'm going to make a snack, and then I will hop on Mech Warrior, and I will see you guys on a new stream in a few minutes. So, take care, guys. See you soon. Bye-bye.